What's up, party people?
I
think it worked.
It's working.
Dude,
Everybody's like, "Where's the deck?"
Maurice got a rock in there before we even started, bro.
Dude, that's on point. So in full transparency, me and Joe are just BSing, and I see Joe's eyes go like this. And I'm like, "What's up? What?" And he's like, "Bro, look at what time it is." That's why y'all got a very small glimpse at the deck. I'm sorry.
Yep.
We have to go.
Yep. And why we're a minute late.
Yeah, sorry.
Like we've been robbed of the deck view.
Yeah. Ja was saying, "Hello, my brothers." He
What's
threw
up?
some wizards in there.
Appreciate it, Java.
Yeah. Prepper Book Club in the house. Zero's in the house. Harry's in the house. With the wizard.
F.
Whoa.
In the house. Wizards. More wizards.
Shadow
I'm
Man.
waiting for Cody to. Yeah, I'm waiting for Cody to see it. He'll get to it.
Yeah.
Keep going, Cody.
Yeah,
I'm going. Yeah,
get more to the more recent comments.
Well, that's going to take me 19 minutes to get to a recent comment.
Oh, then go. Yeah, just go down to the recent comments.
Jane, Shadow Man.
There you go.
Okay. He has returned from the land of. What is that? Mandatory?
I think it's supposed to be mandatory.
Okay, got it.
He was angry. He was really angry yelling. Is what I took it as. Mandatory or mandatory overtime. I like that too.
How do you get? Aren't you a firefighter? How do you get mandatory overtime?
There's EMS. Maybe I don't know if he's in where all like everything hit or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Where does he live? Where do you live?
And publish your address.
We'll don't do that.
Yeah, come on,
that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I was curious if he got affected by the hurricanes. And just so you know, you are accountable to someone for your money. So you just throwing it out willy-nilly.
You better stop doing that. Although, thank you, and we appreciate it.
Yeah, there's a spouse somewhere that's going to go, where's all our money going?
We won't tell her, though. I promise.
Yeah.
We're good.
Not on purpose.
You're right, Prepper. So Prepper's saying, no matter how late, don't leave out the deck. So it snuck it in there. There's a little...
Well, there's some extra... You guys can just relax.
We'll give you all some extra deck at the end.
Yeah.
Bingo. I was going to say, Cody will give you a little bit extra at the end. But not too much, or else you'll go blind.
A little extra deck at the end.
Like people are like, I missed the deck. Like, you're like, I just came here for that. That's really all I came here for. And you guys,
if somebody's just scrolling across YouTube and we're like, we'll give you some deck at the end. They're probably like, what is that?
I'm leaving.
I see like Croak's comments like, we're used to peeking at small decks. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What are they talking
Remember when we had one female viewer on here? Remember then? Like a year and a half ago?
One.
Man, we sure ran her off.
Sorry. Doc is saying he's got wrong thing. Where'd it go? Yeah, promotion board tomorrow.
Oh.
Dang. Good luck, bro.
Good luck, man.
Yeah.
You'll do fine.
Yeah, you'll do great.
Well, he's in the Army, right? So that's...
Yeah.
I mean, he'll get it and then lose it on Monday.
Yeah, their promotion boards are like, okay, come on.
For sneezing daring formation. Like, did everybody sneeze?
Yeah. Did you say everybody could?
Your blouse and straps aren't the same length.
Did you bring a runny nose for everyone in the class? No? Well, demoted.
Hey, so UPS just dropped something off, and it kind of not for the channel, but it's gun related. I'm gonna go grab it so nobody steals it. I'll be back in a little bit.
Give me that question that LD just had.
Okay.
LD says kit question, and you have to pick one: Pharaoh, Shaw, or Spiritus. So these are all. I don't think these are great choices. I'll tell you why. Pharaoh, I don't like because I think it's overpriced gear. Like a seal makes a company, and they sell you overpriced gear. Spiritus are just. Whew, those are fantastic people that we love to support. And I do like Shaw gear, but a lot of that stuff is expensive and some of it is over-engineered where it's going to be, hey, you have this super niche job you're doing. Shaw is going to be great. Like if you're the 0.01%er who's going to be pipe hitting all day, then yeah, I get the Shaw. But in reality, things, the real picks are between like DM, Agilite, Dynamic Principles. Yeah, probably if you really want Pharaoh, Shaw, Spiritus level, but not be like an Instagram guy, look at Dynamic Principles. We don't have a discount code yet, but I do have a video I'm working on.
So Jaw was saying there's a new operations and weapons in Warhammer.
You were telling me that earlier.
William Ragsdale saying I'm doxing. I'm not a doxer, okay?
He's like already like 5 minutes in. Hey, what's your address? Like, I live on Springfield Road. Like, perfect. We're all headed over. Like the whole internet is. Like the entire internet is headed your way.
Oh, Zero saying I have returned from the land of children's birthday, flag football, and college visits. You got a kid going for college visits? That's no fun.
That's
I have a couple of decades before I have to worry about that.
Have your kids gotten into any of the fun stuff yet, like Girl Scouts and all that kind of thing yet?
No, I don't think we're going to do that.
Okay.
Oh, look at that.
Oh. Joe just out.
Bro, I'm back.
Oh, wait,
what
was that comment you just said? It was an EMS overtime equals
time and a half and more stress.
That's tough though when you're like, man, I'm running time and a half, and then they start running holidays, so it's like double.
Yeah, dude, but you lose all that back to the government. So
VA.
Shadow Man saying you worked for the VA and 8 people quit. I believe that. Actually.
I believe that.
Shout out though. I do want to give a shout out, and it just goes to tell you what more people should do. Croak, I don't want to like put too much of his business out there, but he did go through the VA process, and he's had some success with it in doing his stuff. He's not just him. I don't want to pick on him. But there's a lot of people think that like, hey, these programs and these disability things are afforded to people who different types of people than them. Yeah, maybe they served 20 years, maybe they served 10. And that's for someone else, not them. And I don't think that's the case. I think that's a lot of times, there's some things that happen to you during your service that injure you for the rest of your life. He was at the horrible army base that had the tainted water and everything too. So like, no, man, like they jacked you up. So glad to hear he went through the process and it worked out for him. If there's those of you that are out there who don't know, haven't gone through the VA or, or just kind of being too proud, like eat that proud pill and go through the disability stuff, go through the VA, give yourself some safety and security in life, some de-stressing. So yeah.
And these are benefits that people, they fight for, and it gets brought up every year, like budget wise, like your Congress people are fighting to keep these benefits going. So we definitely need to use them and let our country know that we appreciate these benefits. Like,
well, my thing is, people are proud, right? Or they're like, well, and it's a negative stigma in the military while you're in anyway. But those same people like Croak, if it was his parents or if it was his sibling or his child, he'd have a completely different outlook on it. So I'm glad he went through it, and more people need to. You're right.
Yeah. So
that was probably some peer pressure involved there.
Good.
Well, it was a long drive. We had a long drive over to GunCon, and it was like, wait, do this? And he's like, no, I can't because of that. I'm like, no, you have a first sergeant in the car, and he's like, no, you can't do that. What are you getting? Oh, you got more panels?
That's another panel.
Yeah. So you see the wall that behind me, this section?
Yeah.
So the panel are 16 inches. So every 4 or every 2 and 32, every 4 is 64, right?
Look at you doing math out loud.
Yep.
I doubled it.
Oh,
so this panel that on the wall behind me right now is 64 inches long. I doubled that. So we're going 64 inches long, and then we're doing the 2 on top again. So the horizontal one on top. So 4 wide that go vertical and 2 wide that go horizontal across the top. Because I have a problem, and I can't touch anything. I can't show you, but I built more stuff, and there's no room for it. So I can either put it back in like a military-style weapon rack in a closet, or I could buy more panel. And I want to buy more panels. Hey, do you know what's funny? I had an epiphany today. I was watching your video on the Bull, which we do need to talk about, because I actually watched it this time, so now we can talk about it. I click on the video, right? And the very first thing, an ad for one of the what is it, that weird holster, the waistband holster,
Dookie holster,
invisible holster, or whatever they call it. Yeah. So how funny is it that we can't do anything firearm related, right? We can't show gun, we can't touch gun, we can't sneeze. I mean, the fact that I said gun 3 times in a row, I'm going to get this thing flagged anyway. But yet YouTube will gladly accept money for advertisement, anything gun related.
No, it was
probably going to get flagged because your nips are lit up.
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
Joe, the funnier one was
I go to the gym.
Even back in the day, I did an Olight video, and it was an Olight weapon light. And they flagged the video as not advertiser friendly. And so I was like, well, I'm just going to leave advertising on anyway. And they ran an Olight ad for the same light on the video.
Wow. Weird.
And I'm like, you got brain damage here?
Weird.
So Danielle Bob says, good to see Walsh is taking a break from guarding the local geese. I don't know if you saw this, but I did some videos wearing the there's a video coming next week for the bees like Viper hood. It's a whole setup, but I was like hiding in the woods at the park. So it was there's some good photos.
Yeah, no, I didn't see that one. I watched your video though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so Tomahawk is wondering if Joe walked outside with his mask on. I guarantee his neighbors have seen him do weirder things. The mask would be the least of it.
Yeah, I'd probably be mad.
And the answer, yes, I did. And then I actually carried that box down the stairs with my mask on, and that went borderline dangerous. The box went
It is light. Halloween, so I mean,
yeah, it's probably get away with it. I'd only be mad. I'd be like, bro, like you can't. You're 1% in a Casey Jones costume, like hockey sticks. You need like a golf. Does he brought the hockey sticks in like a golf bag on his back?
Yeah.
Dude, do you know what? I just got a great idea because we're gonna sit outside and give out candy this year. Because that's next Wednesday, right? Yeah, already. No, 2 Wednesdays from now. We're gonna sit outside and give out candy. I'm gonna sit outside in my TLD mask and our TLD shirt and this mask. And when people are like, "Who are you Casey Jones from Ninja Turtle?" I'm gonna be like, "No, I'm Joe from Thin Line Defense."
I love that. I love that.
Somebody's going to be like, I recognize you.
One person be like, oh, I know who those guys are.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to be like, shit, now they know where I live.
Yeah, like, I got candy from that guy's house. He gave me garbage. Like, weird. I would have never guessed.
He gave me bullets. He gave me 9mm.
Croak made a comment. Cody just like blazing through him. Croak made a comment about the Shaw belt. Man, I'm gonna do a video. It's not for a little bit though, but yeah, that's not on top of my list. I've used it for a little bit. This is the first time I just kind of sat there and I was like, I don't get it, guys. I don't get it. And maybe there's a mission set out there that it's specifically perfect for, but for everything else, I think there's a couple of us we talked about like we just don't love it, and we all have it. So yeah, we'll do a giveaway on mine after the review.
Hey, Cody.
0.
Check it out. This is a hanger for your kit.
Oh.
The wooden bars go underneath the shoulder straps, and then they lock into this.
Oh, so that's what I like about the
See this thing right here?
Yeah.
Is this your motorcycle jacket? Oh,
Well, it's technically but that's technically a hanger from Tigris. It's for your kit. That's what it's for. Cool. And it's got a place for a helmet, your kit, and a belt, all that stuff.
You know, I like Joe's thing because I think the lockdown setup I have, Joe, you can do all the pegboard stuff too. So I could use pegboard or their specialty stuff. They don't have a good plate carrier holder. Cody, are you now in a motorcycle gang and we didn't know about this?
Yeah, he's been in the motorcycle gang.
Do you have a whip thingy? If you have a whip thingy, it's a gang.
It's not.
I don't have a whip. Hanging from the handlebars.
Yeah. Do you have one? Do you have colors? What are your colors?
I don't have my patch yet.
Oh, so you're just the newbie. You're like
what's that called? What's that called, Cody?
Get my beer guy.
Yeah.
We don't have those though.
Okay, but what's it called?
Prospect.
Yeah, Prospect. Thank you. Yeah, that's what Cody is.
So Zero's saying his daughter got a full ride cross country in a currently nationally ranked junior college. That is awesome.
Dang, dude, congrats.
Tell her that
That's so awesome.
The guys she's never heard of on the internet thought she did great.
Yeah.
That is a huge achievement.
That's congratulations. She's amazing.
When I was a kid, I was like, nothing good comes out of running ever. Nothing is positive about running. It sucks.
You still think that?
I still think that. But you're already proving that wrong, and that's awesome.
So we're gonna go running now?
No. I'm not gonna get a scholarship.
Yeah, you're like, I don't need a scholarship. Hey, Cody, I think you missed. Never mind.
So this is set up for the vertical slots. I don't know if that will work. Yeah, mine's not pegboard. It can accept pegboard, but it's not pegboard.
The vertical slots.
So it's not. Yeah. The same. Oh, yeah. But mine won't take that little sweet ninja starter.
And then there. And this goes on here. See, this go underneath the shoulder pads, and then you just set it on this.
So now you need cool carriers.
William Ragsdale wants to see your shipping labels since we're in the business of doxing.
I know. I thought about that.
Your shipping labels.
I thought about that, actually. And I thought about Cody doxing me. Like, all that went through my mind right as I walked in the door. I actually set it down over there and turned the shipping label towards me.
Yeah, because he's going to do this on purpose.
Yeah, and then I'm like, remember when Cody did this? I got something else today, too.
What did I just do?
I don't know. I got an Amazon.
Or Fort Liberty, whatever it's called now. What is it called now?
What are you talking about?
Fort Polk. They changed it.
Check this out.
What is that?
What is that?
I'd rather send like a weird what is Jason?
This I don't know. This is a gun koozie. That's what.
Oh, that's cute.
It feels like a koozie. I don't know what this is, but look.
Oh,
that looks familiar, Joe.
Yeah.
Who's that from?
It's Amazon.
Those
YT Hobby.
Remember those 1751 gun leather people? They asked if we wanted to do more, and I remember us all getting our guns stuck, and nobody wanted. I was like, probably good.
Is that the one that we have to mold ourselves?
Yeah, and we kept.
It works really well.
Right, almost too well. Yeah.
I gotta turn off my camera because I'm not
our
allowed
lead
to show.
rating here at Fort Nova Cell is 0.5% for being unsat. From being unsat.
I don't even know if that's English.
Our lead rating here at Fort Nova Cell. I didn't even know that was.
It's 0.5.
Okay, that's gross.
Yeah, that's bad.
But I still don't know what you guys are talking about.
They were saying the lead level.
Yeah. The Roman aqueducts are probably cleaner than the stuff we got out here.
Ugh. Just so you guys know too, I'm working on kind of trying to get done today holiday gift ideas. So I'm trying to make a spot too that are like a gift guide for people who are looking to buy stuff. So I'm trying to make a section, Joe and Cody, for you guys too, and a viewer one. So if viewers have suggestions for holiday gifts like people would want to have, then let me know.
Well, I can definitely say that the two things that I got today I'd recommend.
Which ones?
A 1911 holster, outside the waistband holster off of Amazon. It's the one where it cut. I really like the look of it. That's all. It's cut so then the barrel and the slide go through the holster, and it's just like this wide across the gun. You know what I'm talking about? I can't.
We can't show me, can you?
No, there's a gun in it.
Wait, say that again.
So, all right, it's a holster, right? But instead of covering the entire gun, it's cut open on the bottom. So when you slide your gun in, this much of the 1911 sticks out the bottom of the holster.
Yeah. So I had a holster like that, but I had a paddle. And that's what when I was in Afghanistan, I wasn't kitted up. That's how I wore my pistol. And it looked like I was I had a Mexican holster. Like it was just tucked in my Like it was just tucked in my pants, and people were like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "It's a holster. Relax."
Yeah. Well, this one looks super sharp because the 1911 to me is a classy gun. Like, if I'm ever gonna dress up in any way, shape, or form or another, like even if it's just a button-up shirt, I'm wearing my 1911. Like that's just who I am, right? So now I have a classy holster, a black leather holster with like this much of the 1911 sticking out the bottom of it, and I got extended magazines in it, and it looks amazing. Just saying.
Are you gonna wear some black cowboy boots and some tight pants that have a bunch of what?
I don't own any of that, so no. But I
Oh,
can
no,
bust
you have
out.
the same.
Yeah,
you
we'll
have
put
the
on a
same
game.
pair of Rockies from 20 years ago.
Right. Yeah, I can bust out the Jenkos and the Rockies.
If you have Jinkos, I'll be so proud of you.
Dude, I think I do.
They're back in style.
I'm like 90% sure that I still have a pair.
All right, look.
It's me,
Shadow
dude.
Man
Like I
spent
have
$15 on us already.
Oh, he's trying to tell us stories. And I'm like,
Is he?
Yeah, he's trying to like,
He works in Virginia,
I
and
can
he
only
does
track
fire
the
and EMS. Dude, 186 hours of overtime this pay period. You're getting paid, son. But
No,
listen,
he ain't, dude. He probably made $3 an hour on that overtime.
that's time and a half, he said.
Bro, have you not worked time? You haven't worked time and a half recently.
Well,
no, I'm a DOD civilian.
I know, dude. When you work time and a half, bro, I'm telling you, you lose 80% of it. Okay. It's taxed differently. So overtime taxed differently, Cody, and then once you go over like 60 hours in a week, it's taxed to all hell. Like somebody's gonna comment in the comment because they've dealt with this. Dude. Like
I don't work overtime.
I was working time and a half and I hit over 60 and I looked at that amount of pay and it was less. I got paid less for those hours than I do on my regular time.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I lost like $10 an hour to the government.
Doc is saying
the government took it.
Doc is asking if that hood has any IR blocking qualities. Well, or is it just a visual spectrum hood?
You can. So I basically did that. In the video I go over, we just go over the basics of it, where it is mostly just visual spectrum, breaking up the triangle of the face, breaking up the shape of the shoulders, breaking up the roundness of the helmet. So that's kind of the idea behind that. Also giving you some of the breakup of your back. But they do add in some thermal dreads. So I'm going to show you the basic one, which is going to be this video. And then we're going to put the thermal dreads and thermal breakup on it and see if it actually works. So it's a fantastic question. They sell the stuff that you're supposed to use to like weave it in, kind of like the ghillie dreads, whatever those are called. I forget the name, it's escaping me. But they don't trap water like those dreads do, so they don't weigh a bajillion pounds. So it's super breathable and easy to use. But the idea behind it is, the dreads can break up your profile. They won't mask it, but it'll be like you won't see like this outline of a person. You just see like some gobbledygook and can't make sense of it. So
that was a 5-minute explanation to say no, it doesn't.
I mean, I don't know. I haven't got to use it.
What's up, Zach? So Zach's saying Costco sells Savior bags.
Oh,
and I have a few of those, and I like them.
What are those?
I have rifle bags. Joe, you remember when I got that? I got a rifle bag, and you cut open the box and it has targets in it. That's Savior.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, the like most practical packaging I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. Recyclable by me. Like I can recycle it.
So Jaw was also saying he regrets the Shaw belt. Man.
Yeah, because I felt bad. I was like, Joe, he was super excited. And I was like, I feel bad because I was going on a little bit of a Discord rant. And I was like, man, I feel bad that I was dogging on that after my experience. And he's like, nah, man, I'm kind of disappointed. Like, it's not. Dude, they include these angled mag pouches, but like where they're placed, they're like on your right, like on your hip going around. So you're like, oh, let me grab this magazine. Like where you placed it at, now it doesn't need to be angled. So why did you do that? It doesn't make any sense.
Harry's saying that's Cody's Village People outfit for Halloween. Oh, the vest. I got it.
I was joking. I was with you, Mike. Of course,
I don't know if that Y, M, C, or A, but
of course it's Harry who says that too. He's like I'm feeling that. He's like, I'm feeling that leather jacket right about now.
So Zach brings up a good point. Prospects have rockers. My organization does not have rockers at all.
What are rockers?
Not good stuff.
Oh,
do you have tattooed?
Do you not have the whip?
We're not a 1%er.
You don't have whips? Listen, there's no point. There's no point.
There's people that have the whips.
Yep.
I don't.
See, it's legit.
Do you have to get them drinks and stuff?
Nope.
Just like stop it.
Do you have to do unmentionable things to them?
Maybe. We're not supposed to talk about it. Zero. Thanks. I'm very proud of her. She had 4 scholarship offers. She's running low 21s in the 5K. Wow.
Dang.
Listen, when I run a sub 30 5K, I was proud of myself.
That's it. Right now, I run multiple 5Ks a week, and 30 minutes would be like, yes.
Yeah, that's what I do 3.2 to not cheat, and yeah, every time I get under 30, I'm happy. 21?
That's flying.
Magical.
Good for her. Good for.
Hey, run me some suggestions. What other placards do we like? I put the AdLight one and the dynamic.
Dude, even though they ghosted me and they won't talk to me right now, or when I reached out to them, I like this Walsh system, dude, and it's really not that expensive. I think it's the most budget-friendly one out there. And there's like entire kits that people can buy, like in the couple $100s. That come with everything you need.
Garen Wilson said, last time I ran for an extended amount of time and distance, I shat myself.
It happens.
I've almost done that a couple times, dude.
It happened.
There we go. William Ragsdale answered my question. Fort Polk is now Johnson. That's even better.
Johnson.
So I was running with the wife, right? When I was, her and I run together, and just trying to help her get that basic, Joe, we were talking about that low steady state pace, trying to help her learn that. So we don't go very fast, and we're like a mile from the house, and I was like, I have to pee so bad, I'm not gonna make it. Like I can't just pee behind someone's house, right? Like we're in the middle of the neighborhood. Like I can't just pee somewhere. It's like I gotta go. And like it was probably a mile. I went a full out sprint. Like it was like, dude, I either pee my pants or sprint home. And you have to commit to trying, right? I sprinted like for a mile.
I thought you had to poop.
No, I didn't want to pee on someone's fence.
Dude, it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. So I've decided that slow, steady state running, I absolutely despise it and hate it, right? I have tachycardia. I've never been diagnosed, but my resting heart rate in between 80 and 90 right now, if I were to check it.
You can't play that game.
Yeah, dude. So I can't. So what I've been doing is I've been doing like walking and then trying to run pretty fast now.
Yeah, interval training. Yeah,
like an 8-minute
that's
mile,
good.
Right?
That's probably better for you then.
In my first half mile, I did 3 miles. In my first half mile and my second half mile were like 3:20.
Yeah.
Or my first half mile and my last half mile in a 3-mile run were like 3:20.
Pretty good.
I was moving, dude.
Yeah.
I was moving.
Do you see what someone's bringing up? Croker's bringing up doing a TLD Secret Santa.
Then I'll get to dox all of you.
We could do this though. There's a Secret Santa. Like I use this for my family all the time. There's a Secret Santa website where you have people sign up, right? And then you just kind of get told who's your person. It's what Reddit used for a long time too. So I mean, there's other ways we could do it, but we really could do this, and it wouldn't take any effort. And be like, all right, get your gift for so and so, and then we could do it we could do a Discord Secret Santa opening. Like, we'll talk about this within the team, but I don't think this is very challenging. It'd probably be only 20 of us anyway. It's gonna be like the main OGs and like the main team, and that's gonna be it. But imagine if someone got Joe. I guess some rando that would have to have your address, so that may not
You
work.
get like one of the pads out of his mask. prepper gear for the family.
That's what I need in my life.
It seems like the kind of thing you would do. Like most people would be like, "Yeah, I need it in case of an emergency." Not Joe. Joe is he's
less weight, bro.
He's late.
I would 100%. There are 2 hikes that I go on all the time, and there's a little creek stream thing. There's water that runs beside it. Yeah, 100%. That's why I want it. I want to fill that up and be able to drink out of it.
Be like, guys, I'm gonna get some water. Like, don't drink out of there. Like, nah, it's fine. Like, it's fine.
I have a cup, dude. I did it in high school out of the Red River all the time, and I didn't have a cup.
You're like, I shouldn't.
That's how we went hiking down the. Yeah, never mind. My dad got mad one time when he found out. He's like, there could be a dead animal up the creek. Like, oh, could be.
Do you think there was? Because I don't think there was, because I would have gotten sick.
Yeah, right, because I'm here. Like, I survived.
So, Big Shug is saying, looked up a study on what color affects body temp in sunlight. Pretty surprising. Light gray is as bad as dark purple. Any blue is basically black. That's crazy. I would figure light gray was just as good as almost white, right?
Yeah,
that's interesting.
It is interesting.
It absorbs the sun. Is that what he's saying? It absorbs light,
or doesn't reflect it, I guess.
Barlow gave me personally a rock. Thanks, Barlow.
So Doc Cypher saying, found a ghillie company that makes full suits and hoods that focus on IR blocking and visual spectrum. Pro Apatow is the brand. I like what I saw on the bees. It looks like
it's definitely super lightweight. Like it just feels like you're wearing shade. Like it's what there's nothing to it. Pro Apatow, for some reason, I think I heard of that when I was first doing some stuff. There's another one, I'm going to mess up their name, but there's a Canada company like HRT Tactical or something. Someone's going to correct me. Like, that's not even close. But they do more of the ghillie suits than thermal.
Mod Campbell said a riding club, not an MC. It is a motorcycle association. It's the Combat Veterans Motorcycle Association.
Ooh, I like this Pro Apatow stuff.
Call it what you want and go get another drink.
I need a fixed blade.
Whatever you want to call it.
I need a fixed blade with a training blade for upcoming class. Which one that is actually usable for field knives and not some overly thick, silly nonsense. Funny,
dude, you don't want to know this answer.
Cold Steel makes a lot of training knives. As a matter of fact, years ago, I got our senior enlisted guy in our office a big old sword, and it's still in the office. It gets passed down to all the different leaders, and that thing, I watched a YouTube video and a guy was busting up cinder blocks with it, but it's a training sword.
They have. Okay, go ahead. I was gonna say another really good one, the SC laser strikes. They're not super ungodly expensive like your half face or all that stuff, but they're well known within the survival field. It'll serve you well. It doesn't have the hard handle, all this different stuff that the SEER guys like.
He asked for a knife, right? Is that what he said? A knife?
Did he want just a knife?
And it was a training knife.
Yeah, they were doing training or something with it.
He was looking for a training.
Yeah, sorry.
I missed that part.
Yeah, Spicy Snafu saying good evening, Nylon Wizards and Warlocks.
Well, hello. Sorry, I got distracted on this Pro Apatow. I'm working on this. I'm slowly working on this gift guide.
Prepper saying whoever got the GBRS belt should put it into the Secret Santa or Secret Satan.
How awesome! That's the dude. The dude, I think he still has it. It's probably like his like why do you still have that? Like, I won that, and you can't get rid of it. Like, it's part of They get mad. Like you can't.
Yeah.
Like, we know
like
where
somebody
it is.
trying to throw that out, they're gonna get punched in the face.
Like we would know. We would have to know like where it went. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
like a child. Like okay, the
I don't
dude
know.
gave it to Secret Santa. Okay, Prepper Book Club has it now. Like all right, you have to let us know.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it's almost like it's a member of the family at this point, right?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're saying it's frozen.
Kinda.
This
Are we back, guys? Hold on.
Oh God.
It seems like we're back.
The Cornhuskin interwebs.
Yeah.
That's mine.
Well, it should be going through the server though.
Yeah.
We might be back. Are we back, guys?
Kind of like badass painted AR-10.
Yeah, we're here.
She gone.
Yeah. Too bad we don't know where that child went.
I mean, we don't. I know where it went. We're just not getting it back.
Croak is sending messages from X.
Oh, hello. I thought you said eggs. I was like, that's a weird place to send messages from.
Croak, he said, I tell you are back, Cody, but it'd be 10 minutes in the future before you see that you're back.
Like, oh, it sounds like we're back. Like, we were broke. Like,
jokes.
You guys froze like 10 minutes ago. Like, just press on. Like, nobody knows now.
God jokes.
So, Zero, I have a Kawasaki Vulcan S. I like it a lot. Went
with the Kawasaki Yamaha. We tried to tell him. Don't tell him now. It'll hurt his feelings.
Instead of the Grom, which is. Do you?
Well, that I actually agree with, but yeah.
I'm just mad. The only reason I say the Grom is because Cody has been excited about it for forever, and now
as long as they've been out.
But he has to have a little Grom group to go with, dude.
But all the Grom kids out here are hooligans, and I don't want to get arrested.
Yeah,
right.
That's what it is. It's like they own Civic SIs and Groms.
Like they could afford an SI. Come on now.
Yeah, okay, just standard Civic.
A EX with a ground effects package on it.
Yeah.
Well, she might have to help Bravo with this. He said he had to reinstall Discord, and he got the TLD link, but the only thing showing up is the swap page.
Oh, I probably have to fix him. So I can fix him.
Doc saying, meanwhile, gun tubers are raging about e-bikes. You say that. Joe and I saw this video of this guy. I don't know what little motor he put in it. What was it? 1,000 something?
Yeah, dude. I don't know. That thing is moving.
That thing was ripping. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah. I want a Sur-Ron. I'm just not going to spend $5,000 on it. If I'm going to spend $5,000, I would go get like a WR 450F that somebody converted to street legal for $3,000. Like I'm not going to pay $5,000 for an e-bike.
See,
and I'm not going to buy a bicycle e-bike because I have skateboards and
Big Shug wants to be in my Grom club.
Yeah, he would,
said
dude.
Groms are hella fun.
Bro, I told you if you move back to Colorado Spring, I will buy a Grom.
It's not happening.
Well, then
Ashley would probably let me get 19 Groms before we move back to Colorado.
Yeah. Well, you can cry on all 19 of them. You don't have any friends to ride with.
Yeah, real quick before you get too far, who was it that was having issues with Discord?
Bravo.
12 Bravo. 12 Bravo, just DM me, I'll fix it.
Dude, nobody's seen Fugenhagen, huh? He hasn't been on here.
Scared him off.
I know, dude. He's like, I don't like them people.
I love it. You're missing out on all the
Yeah, Fugenhagen, if you're on here, chime in, dude.
I got into Discord.
Probably changed his name, changed his sex.
There's a lot. Hey, there's a lot of good. Just so you know, Cody, if you get time later to go to Discord, there's a lot of guys who are posting some cool stuff about your motorcycle club on there.
Okay.
Yeah. It's cool stuff.
Cool stuff.
Yeah, 12 Bravo. Why can I not?
Hala Larara MX4 and it's fun Air Force. I'm kidding. Mike Harry. Wow. Harry's saying he got a Talara. Am I saying that wrong? MX4 and it's fun AF.
What, the bike?
Yeah. See, look. So Suge is saying for $400 to $600 in upgrades, you can get all of this stuff: fuel pumps, gears, tires, all the like. That's the thing is there's aftermarket parts for every piece on that Grom,
Yeah,
and it's cheap.
I mean,
it better be. Yeah, top speed of like 40 miles an hour, dude.
You guys with us. We want you to get it. We just don't want it.
I mean, I support the Grom idea over the electric bike, if that's
I'm
what
not
you're
getting
asking.
an electric bike. No.
Yeah.
I live on a dirt road. I'm not getting an electric anything. Bravo's saying, did you see the golf cart with the Hayabusa engine swap? I saw
Did you
guy
see the
took
smart car with the Hayabusa engine swap?
Well, this guy took like a 4-wheeler frame and put a Hayabusa engine in it.
Oh,
and
dude,
then
that
put like
thing
a
was
lawnmower front, like lawnmower.
No, like a mini tractor.
Yes. That thing was
That thing went cool, bro.
Yeah.
That thing went cool. I want that.
I thought he was going to die on that thing.
Yeah, dude. I want that. That's how cool it was.
Hey, I need
go ahead.
I need a thought from you guys. I'm building this holiday gift guide idea. Should I bracket it so it's like under 50, under 75, under 100, or just put all the different types of stuff like placards and belts and stuff?
I think you should bracket it, but expand the money value. There's no difference between 50 and 75.
Right. I'm just using it as a crap example.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay.
Do 50, 100, and 200. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's smart. Because I was building. I'm like, I think that's gonna be way better.
Yeah, I like it.
So Harry's saying he likes e-bikes because he rides late at night and on sidewalks.
Yeah, I agree with that, dude. I'm telling you, I wanted a Sur-Ron for the longest. Or I know there's like one or two other companies that make the same type. Yeah, like an electric dirt bike. That's what it is. It's a skinny tire electric dirt bike.
So Croak is suggesting Bravo probably just needs to click on the collapse section on the Discord.
So he probably just doesn't see it. I gave him some abilities, so maybe it's just on the left there.
Zach saying that, to be fair, Discord is being super fussy, not just TLD.
Mm-hmm.
See, Shug is in my corner here. Fun all day for $20 in gas.
Yeah,
you can
I
get
agree.
Over 100 miles per tank.
If Cody lived in the city, I'd 100% agree with everything that you're saying. Cody doesn't live in the city. He lives close to a town. He doesn't live in the city. He lives out in the country.
Well,
he's gonna be the tractor that backs up all the traffic on the country roads only on a Grom.
Yeah, if
everybody else does 60 and Cody can only do 40, Cody's gonna die.
If you rode it to the grocery store, I would be like, bro, you kind of make everybody mad.
Yeah. In a city or in a congested area, 100%. Speed limit 45, like highest at 45, 55. I agree. But Cody needs friends to ride with Groms, and I'll buy one if he moves back to Colorado.
Dude, it's more likely that you move here than it would be for me to move there.
Yeah, and they're having poison ivy, so there's no chance in hell.
Right.
Like, so that's already not happening. Like, because of the poison ivy exists.
To be honest with you, if it was me moving, it would be by myself, and I would have to sleep in your room with you.
Okay, we're good with that. Joe would be good with that.
Yeah. So Danny's saying he rides and I'm gonna mess this up, an IUBES scooter for peak performance in a bug out scenario. Is that a thing?
I don't know. We'd have to Google that. Hey, you were still gonna tell me, Joe, about this video you watched.
What video?
The pistol video.
Oh, your Bul Armory?
Yeah.
Dude, first of all, the chrome accents on all the pieces is stupid. It looks terrible, and you're wrong. Like, there's no other way of going about that one. You're wrong.
I guess overall everyone agrees with you because that's the new style, but I didn't hate it.
Yeah. It's classy. I think it's classy from like the 90s. Like, if the Punisher, like, you know that scene where the Punisher, the dad or whoever, the dad was showing like, oh, here's my matching 1911 in that display case. If they're black with the chrome accents or the bullet, accents, that's where that place is. Not in a holster, not with multicam on it. I'm just saying. But I felt for you on that video only because I know how passionate you are. I know how honest you are, right? But you really like those guns. So no matter what you say it's gonna make it sound like you're a sellout to them. You know what I mean?
Totally. It is like,
even though you're not, dude.
Yeah.
That'd be like me doing a video about my Camaro. Well, I did one video of the 5 things I hated about it, but it'd be like me doing an honest review about my Camaro, dude. Like everybody could be like, "Oh, he's just a Chevy shield, and he's just this, and oh, they must have paid him," or
and
you know what I mean. There could be so much negativity, and I can see it because I know you. I'm like, man, he really likes those guns
because he's made like 8 billion videos about him. Like, and that's the thing too. It'd be different if we had a bunch of people in the comments like, "Hey, man, I tried that thing out and it kind of sucked." Because like sometimes that makes its way back to us. Like other products are like, "Hey, we're getting some feedback of they didn't like this or they're not getting their product shipped to them." And that's really kind of going against what we're saying, and it's kind of hard for us to support them. And maybe we do look like jerks, but it's nothing to be like when every single person's like, "Hey, I bought one, dude. It's just as stupid as you said. Like, dude, it's stupid. Like, I'm not going to tell you a $2,000 pistol is worth buying unless it actually is, because that even to me that's kind of stupid." So
yeah, and I agree, but also I don't have the high end stuff like you do, but I won't even say the brand. I'll just say the 2011 that I own is my favorite handgun that I own to shoot. It absolutely is. Just like my 9mm AR, my favorite AR that I own to shoot.
Did you see that one clip though where I did the 2 reloads?
It fumbled it?
Not the fumbled one. There was one I fumbled at the very beginning, which was a funny one. But there's one I tried to do this reloads as fast as I could.
I was at that point when I pulled back up to the house and closed the video out.
So
in all honesty, 95% of my YouTube watching now happens in the vehicle.
Well, so I did it.
I know that's dangerous. I don't watch it. I listen to it. There's a difference.
But so I did a reload basically, and I was surprised by this. I did a reload as fast as I could with both of them. And I want you to like, just for sheer funsies, I'm trying not to swear. Watch the reloads. They're frame by frame, 2 different guns, 2 different recording, 2 different everything, identical, almost frame to frame, all the way to the end.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, from like firing to reload to fire to back and holster. Like it looks, you look at it,
that's
like
crazy.
You have to stop and look at it. Like, wait, are those 2 different guns? Like I thought I was showing the same clip. I was like, oh, I keep grabbing the wrong clip. I'm like, no, they're 2 different ones. I was like, dude, that's nuts.
That is nuts.
Yeah, it is pretty.
Yeah, I'll finish watching it. But no, dude, I like the video overall. I feel for you because I know the keyboard warrior is going to watch it, and they are only watching it because they want to say something negative, and they found the video to do it on.
I think it's interesting about Bul. I don't get nearly as much of that on those videos because of, I think it's just a specialty product. Like those people who want that product are looking for those videos.
I think a Bul video that somebody said something like really negative, and there were like 18 comments to it, right? So I clicked on it just to see like, why aren't there 18 comments on it? And it was everybody from in this,
just like
everybody's name that I see right now on the right-hand side of my screen was in the comments going, well, why don't you watch the video that he did do saying that, blah, 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 or whatever it was. Like everybody from our live came to that comments aid. You know what I mean?
We're just like,
and just bashed them. Like,
that's good.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I know about that video. And that you like Bul.
I mean, I'll say this too. I shoot the guns I have and not the ones I don't. So like if same too, if Springfield was sending us guns, I'm not trying to be like mean here, like, hey, would probably compare them more to Spring. I don't have those. I don't have like another multi-thousand, like, hey, you guys want to see 2011s or you want to see gear? People are always like, we want to see gear and optics. Like that optics comparison video, people just, dude, they want nothing more. They just want, hey, we want to see ton more optics. Like, okay, all right, I'll just spend money on that then. Like, not the other stuff. So yeah.
I got this in the mail.
Which one? Oh, that's which one was that one again?
4S.
Oh yeah.
It's on sale, dude. $200.
It was super cheap. It was down like $450. People are like, what's wrong with it? Like, Nothing.
Yeah, Cody, I'm like, why is this so cheap?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I'll take it.
What was cheap?
The Romeo 4S, remember, it went down to like $199.
Oh, that's right.
You're
Yeah.
like, what's wrong with it?
Yeah.
Like,
That's what I got in.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has a solar panel. It is smaller than I thought, though.
It's got a QD on it and everything.
Yeah, it's got a QD and it has a flush mount. So actually, I was like, ooh, because that might be a good contestant for the lever action. I need the lever action like real low. So obviously that probably co-witness, but it comes with, I can't get it out of there. My fingers are too big. It comes with a different mount where it flat mounts. You know what I mean? Like it's hardly a riser.
Oh, yeah. So you could use it on your lever action.
Maybe.
So 076, what was he saying about the Bull? He's trying to save money?
He's saying, y'all are killing me with the Bull videos. I want one so bad, but I'm broke and Christmas is coming fast.
Yeah.
You know what else is coming fast? The ultralight. So be aware of that. We'll have some Bull ultralight content. Oh, soon, very, very soon.
Yeah, but look at the diameter of the glass. It's small.
That's nice. Small. I like that.
It's got a solar panel on it, Cody.
Yeah.
You got to read that one.
So Prepper's saying, I think Walsh is just part of the sandwich cabal, and the gun thing is a cover for it.
I believe
probably true.
I'm with you.
I mean, to be honest, how many more conversations about sandwiches have we had just on our channel alone?
Mm-hmm. And what's interesting is the answer is not enough. Like that's how many they want. Like can we just talk about sandwiches all day? Like
no, we couldn't. Everybody wrong. When it comes to pies and sandwiches, like half of everybody wrong, dude.
Or cake, like Discord. Next week I'm wearing that with no shirt. So
we're excited about that. You see us?
Yeah. Can I put in a super chat from here to see that happen?
Yeah.
Can I put one in? Can I put in
$100
to not see it not happen?
Dude, I just watched that movie with my grandson like a week ago.
Which one?
Surf's Up.
Oh yeah.
Where the brother like, can I get in line not to see this movie? I love that movie.
Oh, Ironsight getting you. He's getting you, Joe, with the burn. He goes, Ironside goes, Joe, if you only listen, how'd you know about the chrome?
Because he said it.
I did. I think I did say
it.
Yeah,
you literally said it. Yeah. No, he said it.
I even gave them like even points. Like I was like, I'm going to score them evenly because I like the accent. And Joe's like, no.
Yeah. And if you okay, I'm the biggest fan of multicam.
I love it.
That one, the 24, leave it the F alone.
Oh, there's no promise.
Leave it the F alone. Dude, look behind me, right? I'm a huge fan of painting all kinds of guns. That specific gun, the 2011, just leave it alone, dude.
Well, we'll see.
I could paint mine not for free, whatever it costs me in paint, and mine is black.
It cost me so little.
Yeah, and it's black. Why? It's a 2011.
076 Liberty. I thought you were on my team. I didn't realize you were team. What is this team? Raspberry Pi.
Yeah, he is. Okay, I'll go with that too. 076. I'll go with cheesecake too. It is the best. But you need to go to Walmart and buy a Raspberry Pi. I doubt anybody did. But
so what's funny is Dawn was looking up the wife, and she goes, "What's Raspberry Pi?" And she Googled it. She's like, "That sounds pretty delicious, actually."
Yeah. Marie Calendar at Walmart. Marie Calendar Raspberry Pi.
So Dave's Brewing.
It's like $5, dude.
Who's Dave?
Sorry.
Dave's Brewing gave $10. I don't think I've ever seen you. It's just me, and it's coming from Rumble. Gave us $10. Thanks for entertaining me and providing valuable info.
Thank you for the money. But you're welcome anytime, even if you don't.
But I'm curious
super chats
on what you brew.
Yeah.
Oh,
and I'm also curious, is entreating a word?
I said entertaining. So
Yeah, no, that's what I said about that. I read it. I'm like, that's so intriguing. Like,
I agree with Zero.
He's part of my team too. We can't spell. It's okay.
Cheesecake is the best. Like, we deal with cheesecake.
Joe. Yes,
it's not the best.
The best.
No.
The best.
076 on my team, bro.
Dude,
I definitely got Maurice. I got 076. I thought I used to have a couple other dude like J-Dub in a tub, but I think he jumped ship over to Walsh's team.
He's got a new girlfriend somewhere. I haven't seen him.
Zach is saying cheesecake is for sad suburban wine mom.
God, Zach's so good. God,
man, I disagree.
Zach, you probably like brushed aluminum and multicam together.
So what's funny is 12 Bravo was talking about doing a Nerf battle one day. I was like, man, we should get all of TLD to go to like a gun show, like a public one, like the Gathering or something, and then get an open field somewhere and just do a Nerf battle. But it would be Team Carrot Cake versus Team Raspberry Pi. Like, you have to get your shirts. You have to be on your team.
Dude, you never even had Raspberry Pi.
No,
I've had Carrot Cake.
It's funny. Josh is telling mods to ban zeros.
All right, now Pepper Book Club, you about to get in trouble. Coconut is disgusting.
Oh, I like
coconut. Not the best, except for when I don't know what they're called anymore, but they used to be called Samoan Girl Scout cookie. Except for when
you can't do it. You can't say it anymore. That's racist.
Yeah.
What are they called?
I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
The purple box. I call them purple box.
Purple.
What the hell is raspberry? It's apparently great.
Yes, it's amazing. Dude, that's just like Jason. Jason dogged me for 10 or 15 years. I don't even know how long. He's dogged me about the blueberry bagel sandwich, bro.
And he finally ate it.
He was like,
and he ate one. And amazing.
So
good. I found a bagel shop, and I went and got sandwiches one time, and I asked people, hey, do you want a sandwich? Do you want a sandwich? And they tried my concoction just made at the bagel place. And, like, the old timer that I work with, he was like, so now I'm getting blueberry bagel and putting mayo on it from here on out. I'm like, I told you, bro.
Big Shug, do we just become best friends? He said you can deep fry cheesecake, all the flavors, put it in ice cream. It is definitely the elite dessert.
Dude,
we're gonna ride Grimes together and eat cheesecake.
Deep fried cheesecake.
That would be so funny. Be like, I ain't hanging out with you guys anymore. Like, it's me and Big Shug all the time. Like, who the F is Big Shug? He's on the internet, remember?
Remember?
I do.
He's bringing me cheesecake.
Zero saying Team Joe, they don't have them at Walmart though. I thought I have them on Sam's list though. Raspberry Pi.
Yeah, we get them at our local Walmart, but I know Walmart are different. So, yeah, I don't know. Try any grocery store. Marie Callender, raspberry.
Come on, bro.
It's in the frozen section. But thank you. It's so delicious, dude. And it's
Bravo's talking about German chocolate cake that has coconut on it. Gross.
Oh, that's really good.
Yuck.
You've been to Germany a bunch of times too, though.
I don't really like cake, dude.
And you with me.
Besides cheesecake.
Look, y'all woke Croak up.
Oh, God.
Oh,
God. Here we go.
Entreating is a word. Beg, request, that's the short stuff. Short of stuff.
Did it make sense in context then?
Let's go.
Were you literate? Like, you might as well not use big words. We can't understand.
Dave Bruling doesn't know this yet, but he's learning. Thanks for entreating me and providing valuable info.
Like, anybody else would be like, bro, what? Like, I ain't your girl.
I didn't do that. Your Honor, that's a lie.
That's a lie. Like, no, I'm being nice. Like,
can't fool me. We kept our clothes on the whole time. I did not do that.
We did not entreat once. Like, not what I swear to you.
Doc's trying to get us on the rails here.
Dude, we're so immature.
LPVO. All right, Joe, you ready?
Yeah.
LPVO, a red dot, and Prism. Trying to pick which setup would be best, or would be good for my first rifle. Just bought a PSA 16 Saber for my birthday gift to myself this year. Optics are something I know little about.
So
16-inch Saber. Isn't the Saber the reach out and touch somebody gun? Isn't that the big boy? Isn't that like 6.5 Creedmoor AR-10?
No, I think it's just their Saber line, which is just fancier parts. But by fancier parts, I mean like they're just not poo-poo parts.
So it's a 16-inch 5.56.
Yeah, 16-inch AR. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah,
Standard.
you know my. Yeah, I'm old, dude. I'm tried and true. When something works, I don't change until it doesn't work anymore. Red dot with a magnifier, bro.
So he was saying prism or magnifier, which I thought was interesting. Hold on. There's a bunch of really good stuff for Cody, but I'm gonna. I'll share this in a second. You were saying prism or LPVO. We're not LPVO fans. Like I think we were when the channel started. We're like, man, how cool would these be? Then
you were. I would never.
And Cody was too. Are you looking at Discord right now?
He's dying. Cody's dying, dude.
I'm gonna have to get it open. It's so good.
Cody's dying.
Look at this. Here, share that screen.
Cody's dying.
Walsh Discord. Yeah, put that.
I can't see that.
Get it big in the middle. Get it. Yeah, he's in there. We got a weird setting. He's like,
that's pretty accurate.
Do the other one.
That's pretty accurate.
This one?
Do the other one. Yeah. Hold on. Wait, where'd it go?
Hold on. How did you? No, I'll do it a different way. Hold on. There we go. Yeah. Oh, perfect.
Dude, that's pretty awesome.
I would eat that whole piece.
Okay. So yeah, you said prisms or LPVOs. Yeah, I was a big LPVO fan at the beginning. Cody kind of was too. I think we've all really kind of gone away from that.
I never liked them because the 0 or the 1 is not true 0 or 1.
Rarely.
And it messes with me, dude. It messes with me. I don't like it. Just like I don't like the horrible fisheye.
What?
I like just clean, clear glass.
Fixed parallax messes with me too. So like, you're actually going to reach out. Well, your parallax is at 100, so
yeah. So good luck seeing anything after that.
And enjoy, because it's going to look like garbage. And especially on I don't know, 16-inch gun, you can reach out pretty far with that. I don't want to say that. I think a red dot with a magnifier is the better choice. Probably, I think everyone's going to echo that. Prisms are a little harder to match. I think the GLX primary GLX prisms line up a ton better with magnifiers than the SLX does. Even though I think SLX is S tier.
I found a prism that is the same way. Every prism that I've looked through, not saying that they're all like this, but I mean, I've looked through like 3 of them. So don't.
Oh yeah, and you haven't seen something good.
The magnification is different. I've looked through 2 that are the other way.
Well, you probably just need to
adjust
the diopter, which actually it very minutely adjusts the magnification.
Yeah,
you probably should stick to your eye.
It's like 0.8, dude. It says right on it that it's 0.8.
Maybe that's the case. So it depends on which one it is. But whatever you do for magnifiers, this goes from like a grand scale. If we go on track, we are from a grand scale. Do not buy micro magnifiers. They may look cool on Instagram. They may look cool in some photo you saw of some gear guy. Those things absolutely suck. They have the worst eye relief and the worst exit pupil. They are just garbage, and they won't work with the prism or with the red dot very well. They just suck. So get a full-size magnifier.
Romeo 5, bro.
Yeah, the hollow
even not on sale. It's $120, and it's shake awake, and it's bulletproof, literally. Yeah, Romeo 5, dude.
HoloSun HM3X magnifier. I swear that every magnifier is made in the same factory, so I can put an aim point next to a HoloSun, next to EOTech, and picking out, like, if I had to bet money for someone to pick out the differences, I think they would lose like 9 times out of 10.
And the SIG keep going on sale because you already have an account at Palmetto State, obviously. The SIG magnifier, what is it called? The Juliet, right? It's the Romeo and Juliet.
The Juliet one I don't think is as good as like the one you have. I think the Juliet
probably not, but it was on sale the other day for like $130, I think, and for that price,
you try it,
dude. You're $230 into the whole setup, and if you don't like it, you can get your money back.
Yeah,
but that's my suggestion.
So Big Shug is saying, come on down to Malabar, Florida. There's all kinds of cool Grom-friendly places down here. Nobody hates them because of all the booze cruising and DUI scooters.
Cody's gonna be like, yes.
Or DWI scooters.
It's like, yes.
Yeah. See, Croak said the same thing. Thanks, Croak. I agree. That's what I would do. Oh, with the 4S, he's saying for me.
Oh, you can read the small text. Don't.
Oh,
dude, I have to get like this.
You actually? What did he say? Sorry, I'm looking at the screen.
Croak's saying, Joe, get the Juliet 3 or 4 to match up with the Romeo 4S. People sleep on how good SIG's full-size magnifiers are.
As long as
I think people sleep on all of the lineup from SIG.
Like, as long as it is full size, it's fine. Do not get the micro. If it says micro in it, just start punching yourself right in the face, because that's how you're going to feel as soon as you get it.
I'm just waiting. I have so many SIG optics. I'm just waiting for one of them to shoot me. Eventually, dude.
That's a good joke.
Yeah. Look at that one. That's the SIG Romeo 7, I think.
Oh, yeah. You like that one, don't you?
Dude, that one cool. It's like an exact clone of an aim point. Dude. Only instead of $800, I think I paid $160 for that. It was on sale.
Dude, you should do a video of optics, and I'll just put them on, like, do the B-reels of it for you, like doing it on the ranking chart, like adding them to what I already did.
Yeah.
People would love it.
Yeah.
Just go over more.
Like, you can't go wrong, dude. You can't go wrong with any of these.
Yeah, you have more of the stuff that, like, I don't have. I'm like, have you ever tried this? Like, it's good. I want to see your North Tac, like what you graded. Like, I don't care what people say. Like, this is the grade it's getting. Like, because it took a beating and it doesn't cost anything.
Dude, I drug it behind a truck. Yeah, I dropped it on concrete on a 2x4 like this, and it mounted on my most expensive rifle that I own.
And you're like, how can it not be? I just want to see you like, how can it? Like, you boys tell me, how can it not be S tier? Tell me.
You tell me. Like,
tell me.
Because you only like brand names and
like durability, check. Like mount, check. You tell me, and you're like putting it in place. Like, you ain't gonna be able to stop me. Like, just going up into the
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go to the summit.
Like Walsh, you're like, Walsh, play the music. Like, it's the old, like, The Price is Right. Like, where you have that one that, like, where like the guy had to like climb the mountain game. It's like,
yeah, dude. Yeah.
Climb your way.
Or it's just a small clip from Stallone and Cliffhanger.
He's climbing, but it's the face. His face is the optic as he's going up. We can make this happen, actually. Like,
this is what we do. Welcome a little bit of insight into what we do whenever we get together.
Like, how do these dumb ideas happen? Like, oh, someone said something, and we just go with it.
Ran with it.
Like, even you're gonna die laughing in that the video for the bees combat hood. They wanted me to show how you could be maneuverable in it. So I started doing punches and like stuff from Street Fighter, and I added in all the sounds. Oh, it's gonna be good.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome.
Oh, sorry, what was that comment?
So Danny's saying if you could not afford a TA-02 ACOG piggyback T2, then I would go with a primary arms 5x prism hero mount for piggyback dot, Hollow Sun 509T, and an aftermarket QD mount for the prism, large or ADM.
I'll tell you right now that I think the 5X prism, maybe the glass probably isn't quite ACOG level, but it's basically the decade later equivalent upgrade. Like yeah, you can use the old stuff, but those prisms now, it's the same technology. Like, you're not dealing with something different. So it's the same technology, just now upgraded, and now it only costs $200 because it's 20 years later. So still, some of those prisms still have hot garbage eye relief though.
Josh Shost is saying he's looking into the sulfur.
Oh, sphere mount.
Oh, sphere. Why y'all gotta be all weird?
Expensive. Yeah, someone had mentioned them, and I was like, "Oh, let me check it out." And I like looked at it, and I was like, "No."
Wow, and you're the more non-frugal with your money out of the group.
I'd be like, "Oh, I'll buy that."
Well,
like, it's like
you and Cody's dad.
What?
How many EOTechs you got, Cody? Like, a bunch. My dad bought
Dude, it's the truth. Yeah, anything like that has like a lot of value. his dad gave it to him.
Have we
Besides the lever action.
Have you even shot most of those EOTechs?
Not the EOTechs, the ACOG I have.
Yeah, but I remember you had like 2 EOTechs. I don't think we ever. I don't even think you saw them.
No, because the EOTechs have like hunter camouflage on it.
Dude,
like
that's okay.
Yeah,
What?
you can have them.
Oh,
it's the good ones. It's like the Cadillacs.
That's okay.
Oh.
People still buy those. Some people like them for those they're different battery types.
Yeah, they take like 19 AA batteries.
Sorry, go back to that comment. LD keeps asking gear questions.
Croak's answering.
Oh, is he? Okay, yeah, looking for a GP pouch for my belt, just a little storage, nothing crazy. Was looking at the Gista pouch, but it looks pretty big. Don't do the Gista. That is horrible on a belt. The way it like teeter-totters on your belt, it does not work well. I would do like a DM, Defense Mechanisms belt. If Croak didn't already put that in there. Something from Agilite. The Agilite admin pouch on the belt works really well. Or even, I think, that's all I can think of right now. Yeah. I thought Defense Dynamic Principles made something. I don't think they do for that.
You put a GP pouch on your belt?
Like an admin pouch, you could.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with you though.
I like having my GP up here.
Yeah, it depends on your. I'm with you. I don't like. I've run a couple big pouches on my belts, and I've never liked it. So your mileage may vary, but yeah, I would do that.
Bravo's saying he got that fancy booty Sig Romeo, $500, and have yet to put anything. It's been sitting there for a year.
Which
probably still lights up.
Which one?
The 7 or something? The crazy one?
No, that's the one I have.
No. There's the enclosed one. I thought there's a super bougie one. You can't do that. I always look at what it is.
Don't touch.
Yeah, don't touch things.
Those aren't real.
Yeah, those are pictures.
Oh, I didn't touch nothing.
Yeah, I know. We know. We were watching.
Yeah, it's.
I have the 7. I'm telling YouTube.
I thought that maybe I'm talking about the 8. I don't know. I don't know what's what anymore.
Zero says he still loves his tactical mailbox. What were those ones that look like a Macintosh monitor?
That's the Romeo 9T. Like, it's normal now. I mean the Holosun 509T. Like, it's normal now. People are like, oh, okay, yeah, it's totally normal.
So like, Doc is saying the Arctic Tactical Gear has similar GP pouches to JSTA. Maybe something to look into.
I would just make sure the mounting on the back is better. The problem with the Gista is it's too tall. So when you start to mount it on something, and if we start running, it just starts to like flippy flop everywhere, and it's like, oh, this thing's god awful. So as long as you just stand there and look good for pictures, it's fine. But other than that, no, it sucks.
So Maurice is saying, I'd like to ask you a question between ACOG 4x32 and Aimpoint Air from Combat Optics. Which would each of you guys rock?
Neither.
What is an Aimpoint Air? I'm not an ACOG guy, so I'd probably say the Aimpoint, but I don't know what that is.
I'll be honest with you, dude. Like I
haven't seen a 4x32.
I really like pretty much anything Aimpoint, only because the 68 in the military.
Yeah.
And that's what I carry. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what I entrusted with my life. So I like them, but I don't own a single one. Why? Because they're too expensive. I think either of those are too expensive. But if you really want like either of them, like, no, I want it because of what it is or whatever, I could get on board with that and I understand it. But
so Croak is saying the 509T for a piggyback is so old and busted now that the Holosun SCRS is out.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But that I also said that I would never buy an RMR. I would never buy one because of the price, and then I bought one. I do own one.
This thing is amazing.
Oh, it is. I really like it, and that's why I bought it. But I bought it because I wanted something to go on the 2011. That's what I put it on.
So Ja was saying he's got a scalar piggyback is what he runs on his rifle.
Yeah, this Scalar Works is just it's nice. It's pricey. I want to say too. I feel like I'm having issues, and maybe you guys can beat me up in the comments. But I feel like I'm having issues with the Scalar Works mounts holding 0, like to the point where I won't go and test a rifle for accuracy with the Scalar Works mount anymore because I think it's coming into play. I don't know if the teeth work their way loose or if the mount isn't stable, but I've had enough times where I'm like, man, because remember, Cody, we had a weird issue with that Scalar Works mount where it felt like it was moving. And then another time I used it and I was like, man, I just don't feel like that's the result I'm getting. I feel like the optic's moving. And I look down and I'm like, I see that optic again, that mount again. I'm like, man, I used it again. And I feel like I'm having the same issue. So I don't love my Scalar Works because of that. I've lost some trust in it. So I'm curious what everybody thinks about that.
Too rich for my blood. I've never used one.
Yeah. I don't think
I use what comes on the SIG.
Broke is saying, who was it we were talking? Was it Bravo? He got the Romeo 4T Pro, the one with the NV settings that is basically the same housing as Joe's.
Oh. Well, I don't have night vision. What I think, and funny, watching Walsh's night vision videos, I think Walsh is slowly getting on board that spending 10 grand on night vision is a waste of money.
It's an interesting perspective because I think it's also that I've been around, and your background is a little more on the law enforcement side, where you're very much getting into it. Yes, because you have to. Okay, let me back up. There was a guy who made a very stupid comment to me today about how he only does passive ID. So he does passive through his optic, and it's the only way he looks at things, and he can engage targets at 200 yards. And I'm like, dude, sweet. So you're gonna shoot. That means you're just shooting at whatever you're seeing. You
right. If you're indiscriminately shooting, like anything that moves, I'm gonna shoot it. Then I'm back to with you guys. Like, yeah, buy it.
But you're right, and that's the thing I came to with the Jawless Hog guys is they couldn't use passive. Like, when have you guys ever used passive? They're like, never. As law enforcement, we would never, ever, ever in a million years use passive aiming to engage a target and injure them. Like, that's a military only thing. And even then, so like, okay, maybe as your military team, I'm not going to battle that. That's just not my level of specialty. Like, there probably is some application for that from near peer adversaries. But then we talk about from active citizens. If we have near peer adversaries, and Cody says to me, all right, Walsh, let's use active aiming. Let's use passive aiming on our way to the grocery store. Like, no, no, we're not going to do any of that.
Right.
We're not going to sneak around. So I'm with you. Like, if a guy just had a flashlight and one member of the team had night vision and the other 8 guys didn't, I think you'd be all right.
If you're clearing a house and anybody in the house is a threat, yeah, I agree with it.
Yeah. Yeah, but if anybody else isn't, like so some people said this, like, well, if you know your team, like if your team's all in one area, then you know that anybody else is an enemy. Like, no, I've been in the military long enough to know that every member of my team starts to do stupid garbage after 5 minutes. Yeah. They're all going to be milling around. Like, is that my teammate? Well, I don't know because.
And all I have to do to negate your night vision is not do operation at night and have the same mentality that you do. I'm going to sit in that room, and if that door opens, anybody on the other side of that is an enemy, and I'm going to shoot them.
I will say, yeah, from the piece I will say from night vision, even if you're not using it to actively engage because you have to target ID, the navigation part, if you're looking to navigate and move under night, the cover of darkness, that makes it it goes from almost impossible to very easy. Yeah. So I would say from a movement standpoint, that's where it's massive. But target ID, dude, 30, 40 yards. It would have to be that close to even tell you from Cody. They'd be like, oh, there's Cody. Like, oh, I thought it was Joe. Like, well, I was walking up here for forever. Like, oh, no, it's a bad guy. Like, whoops.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is funny. You are correct that I'm slowly being like, oh, this isn't the end all be all. This is the flashlight is actually
it's a useful tool, but yeah, worth the 10 grand. That's what you have to answer.
I think it all even with when we had all these products on our helmet. So like, hey, does everybody need let's say you had some guys with night vision, you all set up. Does everybody on the team need all this special souped up stuff? No, because if everybody had it, you're just blowing so much light everywhere that it's completely useless. And then it's like, okay, well, what if one guy had it? Like, yeah, that's all you need. Like, if it's all you need for a cave in Afghanistan is one dude on the team to have it, and that's not what you're doing either. Sorry, I'll turn rant off.
You're welcome. We talked about gun stuff. There, Jason will be happy.
So Doc Cypher's saying the new compact ACOG is adjustable.
Is it?
Awesome.
That's cool. And it's compact.
Yes. Josh.
Now, if only
said,
they could get it under 500.
Way back here that he wish he had the. Let me find it. I lost it. But anyway, he said he wished he had the ACSS or ACCS, whatever.
ACSS, yeah.
Yeah, ACOG. That's the one I have.
Is it?
It's like, no big deal. That's the one I have.
Yeah. That's the one. Yeah, like I said. Where did he get it from? Cody didn't buy that.
Yeah.
I wanted an ACSS ACOG for a while, but they don't make them anymore. Yeah, I'm not throwing salt, but my dad gave me an ammo can.
It's really good.
An ammo can, and it had 2 EOTechs and an ACOG in it.
That's why I made the comment that.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
I think
from the team, the people that are most.
For a while there, your dad would show up. He would show up. Oh, hey, Cody, here's a rifle for you. Like, I mean, nothing wrong with that, but like, man,
Cody had one of my dream 1911 that he doesn't shoot.
Which one? He has more than one.
He has.
I only have
one. Dude. Oh, do you?
I only have one.
And
he actually bought me that. He bought that gun for me, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What is it? It's the TSP operator.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I know exactly what that is. Like,
that's why I keep asking Cody if Dad wants another son and if he'll adopt me. I'll call him Dad, dude. I will call him Dad. If you show up with an operator, bro, I'll be like, thanks, Dad.
Dad, I'll send you a Father's Day card. I'll do all that. Like,
I'll put a rocker on my vest, I guess.
I didn't have to do that.
You're biological.
Big Shug is saying, with 90% of the world running helmets and plates, does that mean waist down? Wait, what did I miss?
Does that mean waist
down? Does that mean waist down is ideal? It feels wrong, but realistically.
Oh, like aim waist
Velvet
down?
girdles?
Yeah.
Nah, dude, honestly, I'm going to aim for the plate because I'm pretty sure 90% of people are running steel.
Spall everybody else.
From all
dude. Like, this is how you like to do. Like, I'm gonna count on your friends being morons. Boop, boop, boop. Yes.
Yeah.
Got 3 in 1.
Especially if I'm in like a defendable position, like I got sandbags around me and stuff, dude. Like,
it's okay, guys. I brought steel plates. It can take multiple hits. Like your buddies are all just like shrapneled out. Like, oh. Oops.
Yeah. When you start shooting, in general direction, and you hear that sound that you've heard so many times when you're just out at the gun range ringing steel, dude, that's when you're like, it's like perfect, bro.
That's
you're
how
like,
excited you would get too. You're like,
yeah,
that guy has steel. Like, which one?
Like, get a camera. I told everybody this would happen.
The guy over there has steel on. Shoot him. Just like all bounced up those buddies. Like, I'm sorry. They're shooting at me on purpose. They're purposely not aiming at you guys.
Did I say it wrong? TRP operator.
What is TRP? What are we talking about now?
The 1911.
That's the 1911.
The hate field. It was the top of the line. I think it still is. It's like the top one that they make. Yours has the rail on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate you.
Actually, Joe has shot it. You shot it.
No, I didn't.
At my house.
No. You didn't let me shoot it, dude.
I don't think I had shot it.
Yes, you did.
I did?
Joe, you shot it at my house in Colorado.
Oh, I did.
Maybe I did.
You did.
Maybe it did.
Like, we're not talking about it. He's angry still.
Yeah, we got 5 minutes left.
All right.
Good thing there's no 2A news, just to let everybody know.
Is there not any 2A news?
No, dude. There's talk that the Supreme Court is going, or what was it? The briefs were due to the Supreme Court regarding the assault weapon ban for Maryland, and Maryland keeps like asking for extensions, and they asked for yet another one.
Oh.
And the Supreme Court pretty much fed up with them, and they didn't give them the month that they requested, and they gave them a couple weeks. And now it's November like 14th or something like that, or 13th, 11th. I don't know when it is. Beginning of November, and then we'll hear what the state is saying on why their assault weapon ban is legal. But this is to the Supreme Court, so the whole like, well, it's not in common use for self-defense, or it's a military grade weapon, so it doesn't fall under the Second Amendment. Like, none of them are going to work because it's to the Supreme Court, and we all know that
Yeah, they're not gonna
there's
say that.
multiple decisions that say that everything they just said was wrong. So maybe we'll get somewhere, dude. Maybe Illinois will finally be free of the tyranny. Maybe Jason can actually go down and buy what he should be allowed to buy.
It's just funny too, because it's like he's like a law enforcement officer, and he's like, "Hey, you can't own that magazine."
Yeah.
And I'm on the same camp too. Like if your police can't, then your civilian can't. Like, okay, fine, but all right.
I agree with that, dude. I agree with that. If you're going to take it away from the normal people,
yeah.
If it's that dangerous, we saw in his state, Seattle, when that he was prior military, but when that news that
who's doxing now?
Keep going. I didn't say anything.
No, it's okay. Keep going.
Oh, when that prior military news crew security guy went up and grabbed the AR. Remember all the riots and all that at the George Floyd? They got into that police car and took the gun.
Yep.
The AR, and that one prior military dude came up and ripped it out of their hands. Remember that? So if it's not good enough for civilian to you, then cops can't have it either. If it's that dangerous, then y'all can't. Then if it's that dangerous, then the government definitely can't be trusted with.
But that's the funny part too, because then it's like, okay, all right, so Jason, as a police officer, like your own service members can't have these things. They're that dangerous. And it's like, well, maybe not. Like, oh my god, it's so stupid.
Yeah, so dumb,
all the way around. Let me do some videos we got coming out. I know tomorrow, the reason Jason isn't here, he's actually working on some editing for his video tomorrow. He's going to be doing his follow-up on the Bul Tomahawk. I did the original one on that, but he took a look at it from a Glock guy perspective. So I think he's doing that one tomorrow. And then what do I have Sunday? Oh, I did the laser speed. I have the laser speed illuminator. I think it's really, really good. I did damage my nods with it. Joe, you'll laugh about this. I put it, people probably don't realize this. You can damage your nods with high power illuminators if they're powerful enough. So I did damage mine. One of my lenses got damaged. One of my tubes got damaged. It's just a good lesson learned. I'll just record out the other ones.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Now it's just a good excuse for quad. I told the wife, I was like, it's an excuse for quads because now I can go on the outside. And she was like, you're an idiot. I was like, I know, but seriously though, that's a good excuse. So be careful out there. You guys can damage your nods, particularly with high power lasers, particularly the laser speed. It can damage, and I can show you the burns on mine. I did black box it for about I think Nocturn told me to do it for about 32 hours. Yeah, no go. It's still damaged. So pretty good illuminator though. I think you guys like that video. I made fun of a lot of YouTubers saying that all they want to do is just shoot at blooms, but yeah, it's fun. It's a fun video. And I saw that comment by 12 Bravo. I don't have any perspective on that though. Like on the directive. I don't know enough about it to talk smart about it.
Ooh, I lost it.
Oh, we have to know enough about something to talk smart about it.
Not generally. I have no opinion because I know like nothing. From our military side, it's basically one of those like there's a DoD directive where military can engage with civilians. I don't know if we've had that directive enacted multiple times during when we served. I don't know. I mean,
law?
What's that?
Martial law?
No, it's just like I said, it's just Directive 5240 1.1, it's kind of going all over social media. I don't know if it's like martial law. I don't know. I mean, you still fall into some weird stuff. Like as a first sergeant, I'm gonna tell you right now, someone's supposed to give you a lawful order. They can't give you unlawful orders to have you do things. So not like you're gonna be like, oh, punch that civilian in the mouth. Like, no, that's not lawful. That's not you can't follow that order if it's not lawful. So just because there's a directive doesn't mean you can give lawful orders. So when I say I can't talk smart about it, I haven't dug into it enough from a first sergeant standpoint and a stuff standpoint to know. Cody, though, I don't know if you know anything about it. Yeah,
I don't.
Yeah, I don't know enough about it to know, like, to break it down from like, oh, this is scary, or if it's Facebook.
I know all the old stuff. Like Pazzi Comitatus says that we can't. So good luck.
I mean, and you could sometimes find that you can find conflicting directives too. Like this one says I can, this one says I can't, and they're not going to remove either one. So yeah, it doesn't make any sense. So the service member would just be screwed if they did either thing. So yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
I ain't scared. I'm taking Joe Biden advice, and I'm saving for an F-15. So
yeah, I will say most members of the military, if you tell them to do something extremely unethical, they're going to question that authority. I think the service is not what it was in 85, 72, where it's like, shoot those unarmed women. Like, okay. Like, no, that's not going to be the case.
So. Like Ludlow, Colorado. Somebody look that up.
Yeah.
We are a minute over, fellas.
Oh,
all right.
Sorry, we're time.
So I'm going to throw the outro, okay? And then I'm going to give you guys some deck, okay?
Well, last thing I'm going to do,
15 seconds.
Real quick before you do that. Tomorrow night, a bunch of guys are going to be getting together on Discord to play a new game on Steam called Enshrouded. We made our own TLD server. I guess you could, I don't know. We're going to learn all together, do fun stuff. If you want to join us on Discord. You can have access to the server, come play with us, do all that stuff. So just find us in there, come play with us, come talk with BS. We'll just be in Discord and talking. So talk gear, talk playing, everything else. So everybody's welcome.
All right. Protect your eyes. Here comes the deck.
It's a big one.